Hello, my beautiful people. My name is Chloe. Welcome to my world. So I'm not gonna lie, I filmed this video last night, but I was feeling real performative. And that's the number one thing that I'm working on right now, is to be less fucking performative. For as long as I can remember, I have been a people pleaser. I have been putting everybody else's needs before mine. I have been doing what makes people happy and not doing what makes me happy. And I'm over that. So that's why I'm here. That's why I'm restarting my YouTube channel, because I'm kind of I'm not sick of my life. I'm blessed with the life that I live. I truly live a very, very, very blessed life. But when it comes to me internally, I'm sick of myself. I sit here and I have all these goals. I have all these dreams, all these aspirations, all these plans, and I'm not doing anything about it. That's not cute. I don't like that for myself. For a while, I've been like, I want to restart my YouTube. I want to restart my YouTube. I want to restart my YouTube. And well, I changed my profile picture. I changed my banner, but I ain't filmed no video. I didn't do nothing. I didn't make no effort really to restart my YouTube. I don't know. I even feel fake right now still. I don't know. I get to acting weird in front of the camera. This video is the beginning of something new, the beginning of some change, because for a long time, up until this very moment, really last night, I have come to the conclusion that nothing changes if nothing changes. So like I said, I'm sitting here being like, oh, I'm going to start my YouTube. Oh, I'm going to do this. Oh, I'm going to start this brand. Oh, I'm going to start this. I do all the plans. I get it all up. But then when it's time to go, I don't go. I don't do nothing to go. And I'm over that. I'm going to watch my life. I'm going to watch my life pass me by if I keep moving with this energy. And the thing is, I'm really moving out of my past. I don't know. I'm moving out of who I used to be. And like I said, with who I want to become, it requires me to change who I am. Not even change who I am, but just change, period. It requires me to change. And the thing is, for as long as I can freaking remember, I have always put my plans to the side, or I psyched myself out of my plans, or nobody was ever stopping me. I was stopping myself, and I'm not letting that fly no more, because like I said, I'm gonna watch my life pass me by before I know it. And then what? You know what I mean? It's like, before I know it, I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna be 50, 60 years old, and I'm gonna be like, damn, I wish I would have, I don't want to say locked in, but like, I wish I would have put myself first. I wish I would have chose myself when I was 22, because I'm 22. So like, I don't know, this video is really, this is welcoming you guys, whoever's watching, into my world. I sit here and I have all this creativeness built up inside me. I have all these dreams, like I said, all these plans, all these I have 1.5 million notes that are half finished, because I sat there and was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it for real. And then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna start tomorrow. Tomorrow comes, oh, I'm tired. I'm gonna do it tomorrow though, for sure. And then it just day by day passes by, and I ain't did nothing. And that's not cute. Not even that it's not cute, but it's like, that's just not how I want to live anymore. The best way I can put it is, I feel like I'm trying to still fit into my past and who I used to be, and I just don't fit there anymore. It's like I done gained some weight, and I'm trying to fit into these jeans, but I done gained some weight, but I won't accept the fact that I gained some weight. Like, I don't know how else to put it other than, I'm sitting here moving how I used to in the past, feeling out of my past, making decisions out of my past. And I literally feel so stuck. I feel so stuck and so stagnant, and I can't live like that no more. So it's like, I used to do YouTube. I used to do YouTube down, mind you. If you're watching this and you know me, from way back when, I'm talking about middle school and shit, you know that I was on YouTube. and I was doing my little makeup tutorials. Well, I don't know if I should be doing this, but and I started with that, and then I moved into this shade right here, and then I went to the orange and this orange, and then I put a little bit of yellow, and I'm kind of confused with what's going on my face right now. Like, I'm mega confused, trying to figure out why I did this. Why am I putting myself through this torture? But it doesn't look too bad. And I'm hella creative. I can't even say I still am so creative. I was talking to my mom about, like, maybe I want to do nursing school or something. My mom's like, not that I'm saying you shouldn't be a nurse, but you have so much creativity. You're a creative person. You're somebody who likes to create. That's what you need to be doing. Don't, like, I keep going back to nursing because I'm like, oh, you know, it's a safe option. It's safe. That's what it is. And wanting to be safe and comfortable will cost you your whole life. Because I'm sitting here like, oh, I'm gonna go to nursing school. Not saying no shade on nurses, nothing. It's just I would only be doing it because it would make me money. Because I'm like, oh, I want to feel safe in a sense. I want to have a sense of stability because I have never really had a sense of stability in my life. I have never had a drop of stability, it feels like. I feel like I've always been on edge. I've always been guessing and never ever really certain. And I was like, okay, well, if I do nursing, it's certain that I'm gonna have money, I'm gonna have a stable career, whatever. But then I take a step back and I'm like, is that what's gonna make me happy though? Is that gonna fulfill me? You know what I mean? Am I gonna wake up and be happy with the choice I made? And the answer I'll tell you right now is no. It's not that I don't see myself doing that, but I just know that if I was to do that and I was to settle and become a nurse and that was kind of it, I would probably wake up every day with this deep, I don't even want to say sadness, but almost feeling of what if. Such a deep feeling of what if. Like, what if I would have just did my YouTube, if I would have did my content, if I would have started my brand. What if? Like, I'm sorry, I refuse to live the one life that I get unhappy and settled. I refuse. For a while, for a long time, my whole life, it's been, well, how does this make other people feel? How are my actions making other people feel? Mind you, it is not a problem to ever be considerate and really, you know, take into consideration how you make people feel. That is never something bad to have. But when it outweighs how you feel about yourself and how you take care of yourself and how you show up for yourself, that's when it becomes a problem. And that's how it was with me. I sit here and I'm like, oh, if I become a nurse or if I do law school, if I do this, it's like, yeah, people are going to probably respect me more. People are going to probably view me with more, whatever the fuck. But I don't care no more. Like, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm not a little nervous to do my YouTube, but at the same time, this thought of just pure passion and pure excitement it's outweighing my fear of being judged, my fear of being seen, my fear of being perceived, because I genuinely have a fear of being perceived and seen and all that crap. I have a very bad fear of that. But it's like, I feel it so deep in my bones, in my veins, that I don't know where my other powder puff is, y'all. I'm kind of irritated. But I know that deep down, I'm meant to create. I am meant to create. And I know that with everything in my being. Every day I wake up and I'm like, I'm telling you, I could sit here and come up with a freaking business plan, ideas, layouts, marketing. I could come up with a whole business. Mind you, I've done this a couple times now. I've started multiple businesses. Y'all just haven't seen them because I don't continue with it. I do just enough. And then I get like, I don't know, scared. I think I get scared of what if it works out. It's like, yes, I used to have a lot of doubt in myself, and I had a very hard time believing in myself. But a part of me was also terrified of if it did work out. Because now it's like, holy shit, it worked out. Now what am I gonna do? Can I handle this? Am I prepared for this? Like, and that has also stopped me a lot from doing a lot, because I'm like, what if it does work out? And now I got to deal with the consequences of it working out. I don't even know if consequences is the right word for something like that. But like, now I got to deal with it working out, and I'm scared. I've lived my life in fear for so freaking long. I have lived my life in fear for as long. I'm scared of freaking everything. And I'm sick of it, because my life is going to pass me by before I know it. You know what I mean? I can't go back. I can't. Once the day's over, and you never get that day back. So it's like, I can't keep letting days pass by knowing I don't get no days back. I don't get a single day on this earth back. I don't get a day back. You don't get a day back. You don't get a redo. You don't get a second chance at this life. This is your only life. And as cliche as it sounds and whatnot, like the saying of YOLO, you only live once, that is the realest shit ever. You only live once, so you might as well do whatever you want to do. Fuck what everybody gotta say. You really gotta say fuck what everybody's gotta say. Because as long as you consider what everybody else gotta say, not even forget about your life, but like, shit. Like, are they you? Are you them? Are they living you? Are they experiencing you? No, bro. These people don't know what you've been through. People don't know what I've been through. Some people do, because I ain't gonna lie. I used to have my moments on my spam in middle school and high school when I was really going through some shit. And even now, like, I'm 22 now. Some people do know some of the stuff I go through, but they don't know what I go through every day. You know what I mean? I don't show what I go through. You know what I mean? And I don't think I look like what I go through. I don't know. It's just like nothing. And I'm the thing is, I'm like, I keep having all these ideas, all these things. Like right now I'm working on a business, and mark my words, that shit is going to happen. I feel so confident, and honestly today I did something different. The thing is, like, oh, see, my God, I can't stay on one topic. But the thing is, nothing changes if nothing changes. And I already said that. Nothing changes if nothing changes. So if you're saying you can't, and I had to be real with myself too, you can't expect a genie to pop up out of nowhere and grant you your 3 wishes. Sometimes you gotta be your own genie. You gotta be the genie. You gotta make that shit happen for yourself. And that's what I'm doing, because nobody else is gonna do it for you. No, you can let people write your life, but 10 to 1, it ain't gonna write it how you want it to be written. You know what I mean? People are always going to do what benefits themselves, and I've recognized that. But for a very long time, I had a very hard time accepting that, because it's like, I go out of my way to make sure you're good, or, help you out. I might be tired, but I'm still gonna help you, or, stuff like that. And then come to be when you need help, come to be when you need something, period, nobody's there. Or it's not reciprocated in the way you gave it. And that's my problem. I love so hard, and I feel everything so deeply that it genuinely consumes me. I think, like, in this life is meant to be lived, not freaking just like work and all that stupid shit. Nonetheless, I'm grateful for the life that I live and the job that I have, but I know that there is more out there for me. I know there is something that wakes me up every day, besides God, of course. Something is I feel it so deeply within myself that I am meant to create. I am meant to do something, be somebody. I don't know, not even saying I want to be a celebrity or anything, but I feel like I have something to truly I don't know, bro. I don't really know how to explain it, And Also, not to mention, I don't know who I am. I have never known who I am. For a long time, I couldn't even tell you my favorite anything. I couldn't even tell you my favorite animal because I genuinely did not know who I am. Now, I could tell you my favorite animal. I'm getting there. I truly am turning back to me because unfortunately in this world, you will realize that people really only care about themselves. It doesn't mean stop caring about people. I'm not about to turn into some nonchalant, just, I can't do that nonchalant shit. I'm not gonna do that. But while I'm pouring into everybody else, while I am still spreading love and spreading joy, I am going to make sure this time that I am returning it to myself as well, that I'm not leaving myself out. When I was a kid growing up, I've always felt left out, all that stuff. And it's crazy because like I wasn't even choosing myself. You know what I mean? Nobody was choosing me, but I wasn't even choosing myself. Like I feel like if nobody's choosing, you gotta at least choose yourself. You gotta choose your motherfucking self, okay? You got to choose you. Don't be, I can't even tell you don't be selfish, because in a way it is a sense of selfishness, but it's in a good sense. I don't freaking know what I'm trying to say. What I'm saying is I'm sick of watching my life pass me by because of fear, because of doubt, because of embarrassment, whatever it is. Because like I said, I had a YouTube account. I literally did YouTube, and I was, I don't know, 12, 13, 11, I don't know, around that age. And I'm now 22. I deleted all my YouTube accounts. I deleted my videos. I took them all down. And the thing is, it wasn't because nobody was saying, oh, that's cringy, oh, that's embarrassing, none of that. It was because of me. I sat there and I told myself those things. I was like, this is so embarrassing. Like, oh my gosh, I feel so cringy. I feel so corny. I feel so, I didn't like myself. I didn't love myself. I didn't know how to love myself because I wasn't, growing up, I wasn't really receiving the love I should have received. And that stuff really affected me. And it affects me to this day. But no longer. You know what I mean? No longer. I can't, that's not fair to me. Because like I said, as long as I keep doing that, my life is going to pass me by. The world don't stop moving. It don't stop spinning. It keeps going. Even when you die, this shit keeps on spinning. And it's a little fucked up. It is. But that's just life. I don't know. You want to make a change in your life. You're sick of, you don't even have to be sick of yourself, but damn near you're sick of yourself. In a good way, not like kill yourself. Don't kill yourself. Been there, tried that. But it's not worth it. You get one freaking life. And I'm sitting here letting my one life be dictated by what everybody's got to say about me. Like I said, I don't know who I am. I am becoming who I am. I'm finally becoming who I am through the sense of who I think I am, who I want to be, not what everybody thinks of me, what everybody says about me, because every single thing I do in my life for as long as I can remember has been, oh, is this going to make them like me more? Is this going to make them choose me? Is this going to make them love me? Is this going to, and it's sad as fuck, but it's real. I'm so serious. Like everything I've done in my life, I'd go out of my way to do things for people because I think it'll make them choose me and want me. But that's going to kill me. That is going to ruin my life truly, because I'm sitting here trying to be chosen by people and I'm not choosing myself. If I'm not choosing myself, being chosen by everybody and anybody in this world will not feel like enough. It will never be enough until you choose yourself. It'll never be enough till you change and do what you want to do, despite what everybody's got to say, despite what the world's got to say, despite what the media's got to say. Whatever, you got to do what you want to do for you, and you got to make the change. Nobody is going to come save you. Unfortunately, I was still kind of holding on to that hope of, oh, maybe somebody will come save me. Baby, no. Nobody is going to come save you, unfortunately. That's the fucked up part about life, is you gotta damn near fend for yourself. I don't know. But it's like nobody can build your life for you. You could bandwagon or like hop on somebody's like trip to the top or whatever you want to call it. But why be like the background character of somebody else's life when you could be the main character in your own life? It's only right. You're living as you. You wake up as you every day, and you go to sleep every day as you. You don't wake up and magically become somebody else. So it's like I could sit here and continue to compare myself to this person and the next person and feel insecure and constantly compare myself and judge myself and be mean to myself and talk so negatively about myself and to myself. The world's gonna still keep on moving, and it's not doing anything for me. It's not benefiting me in any way. Me staying stagnant and me saying, oh, I want to do this. I want to do this. Oh, I feel like I could do this. I'm seeing videos of stuff, pictures of stuff. And I'm like, oh, I wish I could do that. I wish I could see this. I wish I could see that. And I'm not doing anything to do anything of that. Like, I'm not trying to do nothing to do something. What am I expecting? Like I said, it's like I'm expecting a genie to come down and grant me 3 wishes. And that's just not realistic. It's not. So this video is essentially this video is dedicated to becoming. So if you're watching this and you feel stuck in your life, because right now I just feel stuck. I not even feel stuck. I don't even know how I really feel. It is a confusing, exciting, scary, sad. It's a little bit of everything, being in the between of your past and your future, because I'm just in the moment. And it's like I can choose to make good changes every day that work towards my future, or I can stay making choices out of my past that is only getting further away. Like, I'm gonna sit here and continue to, why does it look like that? I'm gonna sit here and continue to act how I do out of my past and hold on to my hurt and use what's happened to me as an excuse to why I don't trust anything and why I'm scared of everything, and the insecurity I felt growing up and love I was looking for growing up and people pleasing and all that stuff. It's like, if I can continue to move out of that, I can sure, you feel me? Sure, I could continue to move out of that, but I'm not gonna get anywhere. You won't get anywhere as long as you move out of your past. If you're moving out of your past, you're not getting anywhere. You cannot change the past. You can't change what happened. You can't go back and do something different. You can't do it. So it's like, you really gotta just let that shit go. You gotta really let that shit go. If you gotta sing Elsa's song, go ahead. If that means you're gonna let that shit go, then sing that shit and let it go. Because your past will sabotage your whole life. Your past will steal your future. Your past will steal your fucking future. And it's a blessing, and I wrote this in my notes, it's a blessing and a curse to not know who you are and be in the middle of just becoming. Like, it is a blessing and a curse to be becoming, because it's a blessing because there's so many opportunities. It's so many possibilities of what you can do, what you can be, who you can be. It's a million, and it's more than a million. It's a number that doesn't even exist of opportunities and possibilities. And I would say the sky is the limit, but forget the sky. There is no limit. You know what I mean? You can be whoever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do. Just don't hurt nobody. What sense does it make to hurt people? If you don't like being hurt yourself, why are you going and hurting people? Oh, because you've been hurt. Yeah, that saying, hurt people is so true. It's so true. But that's when you got to make some shake. You got to change something. You will stay stuck and you will stay unhappy and depressed and insecure and anxious and all that if you don't change anything. If you don't wake up and make at least one change every day you get a chance to try again, you're never going to change. You're always going to feel like that. And before you know it, you're going to be 60, 70 years old, and you're going to look back and be like, wow, I really wish I would have did things different. And I refuse to have that thought. I refuse to have that realization years to come. I refuse to have that realization. That's why I'm doing something now. That's why I'm restarting my YouTube right now. That's why I'm working on my brand right now. That's why I am about to order the stuff I need to really get my brand going, probably tonight or come the next couple of days, because I'm really doing this shit. So I got to make sure I'm getting the right stuff. You know what I mean? And the thing is, I'm building my brand on here too. I want to share it with y'all. You know what I mean? I don't got no subscribers right now, but as long as I stay consistent and I am really being truly and authentically me and growing and changing, I'm going to build a community. And that's what I want. I want a community, and I want to help people, and I just want to create, and I want to live. I'm not living right now. I'm surviving. I'm not gonna lie. Starting today though, I had a wonderful day. I had a beautiful day. I had a great ass day. And the thing is, it was like a day and night type of thing. Last night, I was like, because I said, you got to change something every day. You got to wake up and you got to do something different. Otherwise, your days are going to look the same until you make changes. So this morning, I told myself last night, when I wake up, I was up till 5 a.m., but I said, that don't matter. When I wake up, I am not going on my phone. I am going to take a moment of stillness, a moment to welcome in the new day. Thank the Lord up above for blessing me with another day, because every day that you wake up is a blessing, and it is a chance to try again. Do not take a new day for granted. Tomorrow is not promised, and you can't go back. Today is all you have. So when you wake up in the morning, recognize the blessing that is in front of you. But anyways, I wake up, I thank the Lord for my day, and I welcome in, I'd be in and out of sleep when I was first waking up, but I wanted to check my phone so bad. I wanted to go straight to my phone, check my notifications, this and the third, and I'd be waking up anxious. I'm not gonna lie, I got bad anxiety. I'd be waking up anxious. So I woke up feeling a little anxious, and yes, it's hard to get over it, but it's like I sat there and I took some deep breaths, and I checked the time. All I did was check the time to see what time it was, and I knew I had to work because I had to go to work at 1. And it was like, I think I woke up at 11:57. I was like, damn, oh my gosh. Immediately I was anxious. Oh, I got to rush. Oh, I got to hurry. But I took a moment to, before, the way I used to move and who I used to be, I would have been tensed up for the rest of the day, because rush. Gotta go. And I would be consistently anxious and consistently tense the whole day. And it would just destroy my energy. The moment I wake up and I see a notification I don't want to see, or I see a notification, or I don't see a notification I wanted to see, it can ruin my whole day. And that's horrible. Why am I going to go and open Instagram, open TikTok, and see a bunch of negative ass shit? Or something real positive, and something real negative, and something happy, and something sad, and something bad, and something, it's like too much. You got to give yourself a moment to really welcome in the new day, to come into the new day. I don't know, but like I said, I woke up, I welcomed in the day, took some deep breaths, took a moment of stillness, and then I didn't go on my phone. I'm proud of myself. I did not go on my phone until I went to work. And I was like, okay, because I was like, oh, dang it, I wanted to tan because the UV was 10 today. I wanted to tan. And I woke up at 11:57. I got to go work at 1. I'm like, damn. I don't got that much time to tan. But I usually take my phone outside to go tanning. Phone be about to blow up. But I still take it outside, and I scroll and I check my phone constantly, all this and the third. But I was like, I'm not even going to take my phone outside. I went outside and I sat there, and I was sitting in the sun and I was tanning. I started my little tanning process. And anxiety's just creeping in, all these thoughts. My mind is always running. My mind is always racing. And I started feeling the tenseness in my chest, and the tenseness period. And I was like, no, I can't feel like, I really can't do this. So it's like, I've been considering getting back on my anxiety meds, but funny enough, I'm anxious about taking my anxiety meds because of the side effects and this and the third. I haven't been on them in probably, 4 years now. And I don't know, I'm anxious about taking them. So I sat there and I started speaking affirmations to myself. Like, this makes me feel so good because I chose to do something different to bring me into the person I want to be. You have to move like the person you want to be. You got to make choices like the person you want to become. Yes, you can hold on to the mistakes you've made, and you can hold on to the hurts you've experienced, and you can do all that and move out of those ways. And the person you're never gonna, like I said, you're never gonna change. You're never gonna be better. You're never gonna feel better because you're moving out of such negative ways. You're moving out of your past to really truly get better. And I don't know, love life, because that's what I'm aiming. That's what I want to feel. I want to love life. I love living. I love being alive. But it's like I feel like I'm constantly trying to escape. I want to feel at peace. I want to feel peace. I want to feel calmness and stillness for once in my life. The person I want to become is somebody who is calm, who is still, who is grounded. Because I'm all over the fucking place. I'm literally anxiety from inside out too. That is literally how I feel. I cannot just ever just chill. I'm always thinking of the most catastrophic, life altering, worst case scenario all the freaking time. Somebody misses my call. Oh, they probably hate me and they probably never want to talk to me again. Girl, or maybe they're busy at work. Maybe they're doing something. You act like you've never missed a call in your life. And because you were busy, not because you hate the person. Maybe you did hate the person, you didn't want to talk to them, but that's beside the point. I'm saying you gotta move like the person you want to become. So I was moving like the person I want to become today. I sat there and I spoke affirmations to myself for 30 minutes straight, y'all. 30 minutes straight of me just sitting in the sun, soaking in the sun. I was feeling good. And the thing is, as I was speaking my affirmations to myself, telling myself that I'm safe, that I am worthy, that I'm important, that I am considered, and that I am going to make my life become what I want it to be. I'm going to accomplish my dreams. I can accomplish, just affirmation after affirmation after affirmation. Every anxious thought that was coming in my head, I was fighting it back with an affirmation, being like, it's saying, oh, well, what if, well, let me think. Oh, well, I'm nervous about this. And it's like, I am okay. I would sit there and I'll say, I'm okay and I'm going to accomplish this. I have a successful business. I am consistent. I am happy. I am at peace. I love my life. I love me. I love myself, because that's the thing. I want to love myself so the thing about me, I am a very passionate person. I feel everything incredibly deep. Incredibly deep. You think deep, I think deeper. I feel deeper. But for real though, I feel, so when I'm sad, I am sad as fuck. I am passionately, deeply sad. When I'm angry, I am deeply angry. I'm forget angry, I'm furious. I'll be furious. I'll be ready to fucking pick a car up and throw that shit. And when I'm happy, I feel high almost. Like I feel so happy. I feel deeply happy. When I am passionate about something, I am deeply passionate about something. When I'm in love, I am deeply and passionately in love. Everything I do in my life is passionate. The only thing that I'm not passionate about is myself. I am so passionate with my love for everybody and everything in this world but myself. When it comes to myself, I treat myself like a weirdo ass, creepy ass stranger. I treat myself like I hate myself. I treat myself like I hate myself. I'm sick to see myself. I see myself walk in and it's like, ugh, here she come. And that is horrible. I do not want to feel like that anymore. I do not want to feel like that anymore. That's so sad, because I wake up with myself and I go to sleep with myself and I go throughout the day with myself forever. For as long as I'm alive, I have me. I am me. I don't get to be anybody else. So why am I going to spend my life hating myself when all I have is myself? I don't get to change. I don't get to switch lives with nobody. I am me. So why spend my whole life hating myself and not loving myself when I am the only person that I'm always going to have? You know what I mean? You of course you got people. I got God and I got me. Like, let's say like you could go on a camping trip with your friends. Yes. But it's like, at the end of the day, your friends might cancel. Your friends might not show up. Your friends might sabotage. Your friends might, relationship. Your boyfriend might do something to hurt you. This, that, and a third. But at the end of the day, you can go on a camping trip by yourself because you got you. You can love yourself because you got you. You can help yourself because you got you. Like, I hope that makes sense. It's like, you gotta be kind to yourself. And I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to you right here. And whoever's watching, you gotta love yourself. And it sounds so stupid because, like, that's what I heard all the time when I was still depressed and severely depressed. Everybody like, oh, you gotta love yourself. You gotta love yourself. You gotta love yourself. And it's like, oh, you gotta just love yourself, love yourself, love yourself. And I was not trying to hear that shit. I'm like, bro, don't you think, like, duh, like, obviously, don't you think I'm trying? But it's like, I wasn't really trying. I wasn't really trying to love myself. Every day I would sit there and I would beat myself up. And I would make myself, the thing is, it's funny. It's not funny at all. But I would sit there and I would forgive people for making mistakes and for hurting me. But as soon as I make a mistake, I treat myself like the most vile, most disgusting, most sickening, most irritating, most evil person on this planet. And that is crazy. You gotta extend yourself the same grace that you extend everybody else. You cannot sit there and be so freaking mean to yourself. You wake yourself up every day. Well, God wakes you up, but you know what I mean? Your feet carry you everywhere. Nobody else is walking for you. Your heart beats for you. Nobody else's heart is beating for you. Nobody else is, getting yourself up. When you're really, really sad and you have nobody to call, you still have yourself. And it's like, why sit there and be so rude to yourself and hate yourself when you're all you have? You are you forever until you die. You are you forever until you die. So why go throughout your whole life hating yourself and hating who you are when that is all you have? Like I said, you're not going to wake up and magically be somebody else that you wish you could be like. Why not create it for yourself? Why sit there and be so Debbie Downer and be so, oh, I wish I could be like that, or I wish I could have that. Go get it. Go do it for yourself. Why are you sit there and you wish for all these things and knowing, like, to me, everything is possible. If I see it, I believe. I believe it, I see it. If I see somebody do it, I know I could do it. Shit, I could become the president if I wanted to. Well, in America, that's a we're not even gonna get into that. If I want to start a business, I can start a business because look at the amount of businesses around that were started by people like me, regular people. Nobody is above anybody. You are not above anybody. We are all human, and we all need air. We all need food. We all need water. You know what I mean? We're all human. You're really no different than the next. We might look different from each other. We might act different from each other. But at the end of the day, we're all human. We're all people trying to figure this shit out. This thing we call life it's a scary, exciting, sad, happy, angry. It's just everything. Life is everything. And yeah, I could sit here and, like I said, let my life pass by in misery and not accomplish anything that I want to do and constantly be the person to stop myself. And because the thing is, nobody stops you but you. Nobody can stop you but yourself. Nobody can stop you but yourself. Nobody can make you feel any type of way. You can make yourself feel some type of way. Somebody tells you, oh, you're ugly. Oh, I don't think you should do that. I don't think you should sell your art. Or I don't think you should do this. Or just giving their opinion, period. You don't got to listen to that shit. You could say, that's fine. That's cool. And keep it pushing because you know what it is. You got to know what it is. And you got to want it bad enough. Because if you don't want it bad enough, rep that shit up. Rep that shit up. If you don't want it bad enough, go ahead, wrap that shit up and go settle for whatever. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm not doing. I'm not about to settle. I have this life that I picture for myself every day. I wake up with this intense, deep feeling of longing for something. And I'm longing for the life I picture for myself. I'm longing for a sense of being, a sense of contentment. I don't know. I just have so much. It's crazy because like I don't believe in myself, but I believe in myself. You know what I mean? Like you really gotta believe in yourself. You got to believe in yourself, because there might come a time in your life where nobody believes in you. Nobody believes in you. But as long as you believe in yourself, that's all that matters. As long as you believe in yourself, that's all that matters. So like I could continue to feel insecure, and I could continue to judge myself, and I could continue to be cringed out and embarrassed by my content, and I could continue to put it off till tomorrow. Oh, I'm tired. You gotta do this shit tired. You gotta do this shit tired. You gotta do this shit scared. You gotta do it angry. You gotta do it sad. You have to do it. You gotta choose you. You gotta choose yourself, especially when nobody else is choosing you. Because with me, I've gone my whole life just looking for somebody to choose me. And it sounds pathetic. It really does. But I'm not saying it's my parents' fault, but shit. You know what I mean? They would have showed me that they wanted me and you know all that. We can get into that another time. But if they would have filled me up with that love, I wouldn't have to go out searching for that love in the world and not being able to recognize it within myself. The love that I'm looking for in everybody else is in me. It's within me. When I look at myself, that's exactly the person I'm looking for. The love that I give out, if I turn that and I shift it to myself, I'm not saying forget everybody else, but if I at least now shift it to me too, so I'm getting some too, I already feel better. I don't think y'all understand. Like I was saying, I was outside saying affirmations to myself for 30 minutes straight, sitting in the sun. And affirmation by affirmation, I felt the tenseness ease up. And by the time I was done and went to work, I felt literally high. Like I literally felt so good. I was like, I believe in myself. I choose myself. I can choose to have a good day. Yes, there might be bad moments. Yes, there might be bad days, but a bad moment is not a bad day, and a bad day is not a bad life. So it's like I have been the type of person to take a bad moment and turn it into a bad day. Okay, this bad thing happened, the whole day's fucked. I hate everything. The day's over. I have a bad day, and don't let me have 2 bad days in a row. Boy, I'll be ready to check out. I'll be ready to check out. And it's like, oh my gosh. 1 bad day, 2 bad days, even 3 bad days is not a bad life. Look at that, those 3 days out of a calendar of the 365 days. Look at how minuscule that is. Look at the 1 bad moment that lasted maybe an hour out of the 24 hours you have in a day. You cannot let a bad moment define the whole situation, the whole scenario. Every day you wake up, it's a chance to try again. It's a chance to try. It's a chance to do something different. It's a chance to take a chance on yourself. I don't know. It's a chance to change something. Because like I said, nothing changes if nothing changes. And you cannot forget to be in the present moment. Present is all that you have. Yes, the future is there. You're going towards it, yes. But it's not guaranteed, and you cannot predict it. You cannot go to the past. You cannot go back and change anything. You can't go back and do anything different. But right now, in this moment, in this day, you can choose to make a change. You can choose to do something different that will impact your future. You want to start a business, like I said, with me starting my business, I want to start a business. Every day I'm doing something that is working towards my business, and I'm for real about it. What I mean, and if I'm not doing something working towards my business, I'm on here. I'm filming a YouTube video. I'm doing something for my TikTok. I'm doing something to feel better about myself. Like I said, I felt so good today waking up, and like my day went so well. I had a great day at work. I had a disastrous ass day yesterday. I was so fucking tired, and I actually filmed a YouTube video last night because I was like I said, you gotta do this shit tired. And I was telling myself, I was like, I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm tired, but I'm gonna do it the fuck anyways. But I had a horrible ass day at work. And the thing is, it's like I went to work today And I'm not saying it's because of affirmations, but it's got to be, it's something snapped, something clicked. I don't know. I'm sitting there filling myself up with affirmations and saying that I expect good things to happen to me instead of constantly assuming and expecting bad things to happen to me. And it's like, not gonna lie, I'm not saying I was doing it to myself, but maybe a lot of the bad things that have happened and all that is because I'm constantly pushing out negative energy towards myself, thinking of negative things happening to me. And I overthink the negative, but I never overthink the positive. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm switching from overthinking the negative to overthinking the positive, because I want to see my life change in ways I wouldn't even believe, if for good. I want to be able to show myself that it's okay to change. It's okay to grow. Because I'm scared of change. I'm terrified of change. I'm scared to grow. Scared of who I'm not even scared of who I'm becoming. I'm so excited to continue to grow into this person I am becoming. Because yeah, I could continue to beat myself up about the mistakes I've made in life and the people I've hurt and the choices I've made and all that. I could continue to hold on to that for sure. And you could continue to hold on to that. You could continue to hold on to your mistakes and stuff, but it's not going to help you. It's not going to make you any better. It is going to make you feel worse 100% of the time. If you sit there and you recognize and you tell yourself, I am not my mistakes. I have made mistakes, yes, but I've learned from them and I'm growing from them. I let them go. You got to let that shit go. You got to let that shit go. And really forgive yourself. I'm still working on forgiving myself. It's hard because I won't lie, things, anxious thoughts still pop up in my head of like, oh, remember when you did this, or you don't deserve this because you did this, and the shit happened 7 years ago or something. And it's just like, literally, I genuinely do not let myself live. I don't let myself be happy. I don't let myself enjoy anything. I could be anywhere having it where it's supposed to be a really good time, and I'll sit there and turn it into a bad time for myself because I'm either anxious and I'm getting scared, or I'm like, I don't really deserve this because I made a mistake and all this. And it's like, dude, I can't go back and change it. Why am I punishing myself for something I cannot change? Why not use that, take it as an opportunity to learn from it and to grow from it? Everything in life is about learning and growing. There is no peak. There is no top level. We are forever evolving creatures. Our souls were never meant to be capped out. You know what I mean? The way the world is set up and the way society tells you is, oh, if you do this, you're living the right way. If you do this, you are the perfect woman. If you do this, you know, this and the third. If you don't do this, then you're not a good woman. If you don't do this, you know, your life is gonna suck. If you don't, and it's like, the only thing I can say your life is gonna suck is if you continue to punish yourself for the mistakes you've made. You are not your mistakes. You and your mistakes are two separate things. Yes, you made those mistakes, but you are not those mistakes. Now, if you keep cheating on people, you gotta I don't know what to tell you, TBH. Like, you got to get that shit figured out. But it's like, if you are, you know, living in fear and have trust issues because you've been hurt, it's like, yeah, you can sit there and push people away and sabotage experiences, sabotage relationships because of your fear of somebody leaving, you know, because like a lot of this stuff stems from your childhood. So it's like, yeah, I can't be mad at anybody. This is everybody's first time living. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you are pushing people away and you recognize, and then you're like, oh, I'm so lonely, I'm alone. But it's like, you got to recognize that the mistake you are making, or the mistake you've made, or just in general, like, you can't punish yourself for mistakes. Like, if you trusted somebody and they hurt you, you can't punish yourself for them hurting you. You already are hurting. Is that not enough? You know what I mean? Is it not enough to already be hurting? That you continue to hurt yourself? Somebody hurts you and you continue to hurt yourself by pushing away people who aren't gonna hurt you and who genuinely love you and stuff because of your fear. It's like, you gotta take that moment of hurt, pain, sorrow, frustration, anger, sadness, whatever it is. You gotta take it and you gotta learn from it and you gotta grow from it. I don't know. There's not enough time in this world to feel. You don't have enough time to live your life in fear and live your life in shame and live your life in embarrassment and continue to dull yourself and shut yourself down and shrink yourself for people, because nobody is you, nobody is living your life, nobody is waking up as you, nobody knows what you've really been through, nobody's experienced what you've been through. So why are you letting people that don't even know you, they don't really know you, they don't know what it's like to be you, why are you letting those people control your life? Why let them control your life? So yeah, like I said, I could sit here and be like, oh my gosh, I'm nervous to like film this YouTube video, I don't really want to post it, I'm embarrassed, what about if people I know see it? I don't give a fuck. I've been to YouTube, but I really don't give a fuck anymore, because I'm building my life. I'm not you. I'm not building your life. You're not building my life. I'm building my life. I'm becoming me. I am finding me. I am doing this for me. I'm doing this shit for me. And this whole channel is just going to be dedicated to becoming. I want to say cheers to becoming. If you're watching this and you feel the same, like you feel the way I feel, and you feel just kind of lost, I don't know, I'm 22. I feel like this is probably a universal experience for people my age. That like I look around and I see people getting engaged. I see people, you know, settling down, and I see people having their careers and everything. And I sit here and I'm like, oh my fucking gosh, I'm a fat fucking chud. Like, what am I doing with my life? You know what I mean? I sit there and I tear myself up. I sit there and I compare myself. Comparison is a thief of joy. Comparison, you will never be fulfilled if you compare yourself to anybody but who you were the day before. Let me say that again. You will never be fulfilled if you are constantly comparing yourself to anybody that is not who you were yesterday, the day before. If you're not comparing yourself to who you were yesterday and trying to be better than who you were yesterday, you will never be fulfilled, because there is always going to be something more. There's always going to be something else that you're like, oh, okay, I got the car, but now I see they got two cars. So now it's like, damn, I only got one car. So it's like, I must not be that successful. Or, you know, I just got my first apartment, but I see this person, they got a penthouse. I just have a regular apartment with brown cabinets, but they got a penthouse and we're the same age. But you're not recognizing the blessing that you already have, which is your own apartment. If you compare, like I said, a lot of these things your life will fly by before you even know it. Your life will be flown by, because day by day that passes by, you're spending comparing yourself and only doing things to fit in, to feel content, feel you know, not embarrassed, that it just makes you feel comfortable. Man, it's a sad place to be, because you will never be fulfilled. You will never truly be happy and fulfilled until you are happy with yourself, until you love yours. That song, J. Cole, like, truly, you won't be happy until you love yours. You will constantly find something to compare yourself to, period. And you won't be happy until you love yours. Once you love yours, there will be no reason for you to feel the need to compete with random people, especially on social media. Social media is horrible. People will be up on social media faking it, mind you. And you'll have people seeing that, and now they're going into debt to get purses and cars just to flex on the gram for people who, like, it just doesn't make sense. Why not do this shit for you? It's your life. Why are you spending your whole life pleasing people and doing things to satisfy people? Is that how you want to live? And I'm talking to you, me, in the mirror, right there. I'm talking to the man in the mirror. But seriously, like I said, this channel is dedicated to becoming me, because I don't know who I am. I am made up of everybody that I know, everybody that I've come across, that I've experienced, because I shrink myself and I fit into what they're comfortable with, what they can handle. I sit there and I in relationships, I dim the amount of love I have. I dim my heart. I dim myself, period, because it's like, it's too much for some people. But I cannot imagine myself continuing doing that, because I feel so sad within myself. I never feel truly in love with myself or happy with myself, because it's like I'm not being me. I'm not really being me. And I get this one life, and I get this one chance to be Chloe. I get this one chance to be me. You get this one chance to be you. We don't know what's after this life. I would like to believe there's a heaven, and I would like to believe that I am going to go there. But right now, in the moment, it's like the world does revolve around you in a way. Like, it's your life. The world does kind of revolve around you. And it's like, yeah, like I said, you can move out of hurt. You can move out of shame and embarrassment. And sometimes when you're moving out of embarrassment, you turn into a nasty person, and you start judging other people who are doing what makes them happy. A lot of times people will sit there and judge somebody and make fun of somebody because whole time they wish they could do that. Whole time they want to do more fashionista stuff, but they won't because they're scared of being judged, because they don't have enough confidence and love with for themselves that they care so, and me included, that I care so much about what people got to say about me. But why? They're not me. They're not you. Why care so much about what people think and what they got to say about you when they're not you? They don't know what it's like to be you. At the end of the day, we all gonna die. So it's like a lot of this shit, it's like, what is even all this shit for? For sure. But it's like, while you're still here, while you're alive, and while you have the blessing of another day, you gotta take that shot. You gotta make that leap of faith. You gotta try the thing. You gotta do that, because if you sit there and you watch and you scroll and you scroll and you scroll and you see all these things that you want to do and the life that you want to live, but you sit here and see your dream life essentially, and it's like, I don't even want to base my dream life of what other people are doing. I want to do it because I want to do what feels right to me. I never have done anything that feels right to me. I've always done it with the thought of somebody else. Oh, how will this make them feel? Well, how will this affect them? Like 90% of the time, it didn't benefit me. But as long as it benefited them, I was like content in a sense. Because I was like, okay, well, they're going to love me now, or they're going to choose me now. They're going to want to be my friend now, or whatever. Sit there, and I would sit there at the end of the day and just be like, I feel so empty. I feel so empty. My cup is empty. Everybody else's cup is full. Made sure everybody else's cup is full. Everybody got some? Everybody got some? Okay, as long as y'all got some, I'll be all right. That's not, no. That is a dangerous place to be, because at some point you just feel so drained. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's like, it's time for me to fill my own cup. It's time for me to do what feels right for me and really become me, find myself, live as me. Because like I said, I don't know who I am. 22 years old, live in the middle of nowhere, work all day. I have these dreams, I have these hopes, and mark my word, they will come true. I expect good things to happen to me. I am over the constant, being anxious is annoying as fuck. It's like, holy shit, can I ever think about anything without thinking about the worst case scenario? Like, can I live? Can I live? Can I breathe? Fuck, that shit is annoying. Now my chest is tight and I can't think straight. Like, Well, I feel like my life is passing by, and every day that goes by and I'm not doing something that I dream of doing, and instead am sitting there wishing and being sad and feeling upset and anxious, because it's like, oh my gosh, well, what am I gonna do? I feel like I don't have enough time. I feel like I'm running out of time. Right now is all I have. I just need to be in the moment. This channel, this is just my life. This is just gonna be my life. Trying new things, experiencing new things, just living. So if you would like to follow along and honestly start living for yourself as well, please join me. Please let this be the day you begin to choose you, and that you begin to love you and wake up feeling grateful that you have another day. Like I said though, I'm building a world that I don't want to have to escape from. I go to my own world because it's like an escape, but I want to be able to live in my world without feeling like I have to get away. I want to live and feel the way I do when I disappear, in a sense, when I go off into my own world, because I'm very much an in my own world type of person. And that's okay. I don't mind being in my own world. I like to be alone sometimes. I really do like to be alone. But I want to be able to be alone and not be filled with anxiety and worry about the next day. Because, like, tomorrow is always brighter. Tomorrow, the sun will come out tomorrow type shit. Like, the sun will really come out tomorrow. And that's all that matters. So like I said, you cannot keep living in your past because you don't live there no more. You're not there no more. So you're in the now. Live in the now. Act in the now. Make the change now. Do what you want to do now. Express yourself now. Be you now. You only get to be you once, so be you to the fullest. You don't get another chance to be you again. There might be another life, but you don't get to be you again. So don't go your whole life not being you and trying to be somebody else, trying to fit into who you used to be, because change is inevitable. Change is going to find you whether you like it or not. And sometimes change will force itself up, like you don't really have a choice. But when you do have the choice, take the chance on yourself. Because even if you fail, don't take that shit personal. If you fail, it is what it is. You get up and you try again. You get to learn. Don't take failure so personal. Take it as a learning moment. Take it as a learning opportunity, and then see, okay, so now what do I need to do? What do I need to do? What do I need to do better? How can I do this better? I don't know. You might as well shoot for the stars. Go for your dreams, truly. Because you only have one life to do it. You only have one life to do so. And unfortunately, some people will put negativity into your mind and your thoughts so that you'll stop yourself. They're not going to tell you to stop, but they're going to say things that might make you stop yourself. Don't lose your passion. Don't lose your heart. Don't lose your creativeness. Don't lose yourself to somebody else. They are not you. They are not living your life. They do not experience it. They do not experience the consequences of your actions. They don't experience, they don't experience you. They're not you. There's no reason you should be letting somebody who's not you control your life. That is silly. It's so fucking silly. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what's in store for me in the future. I really don't know. I just know I have a dream and I have a feeling. And I know that I have God by my side, so nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. You see people start businesses every day. People are actresses, become actresses every day. People get healthy every day. People do these things every day, so why can't you? So like I said, I'm starting to do the no phone right when I wake up thing. Take a moment to welcome in the day, stretch. I want to start really doing yoga, because I keep saying, oh, I'm finna do yoga, and then I buy the yoga mat, and then I do one video, and then I put that shit up, and that shit collects dust. I'm over that. I want to start reading. The person who I want to be likes to read. I always want to read, but I never read. It's like I don't want to read, but I want to read. Who I'm becoming is because I'm moving out of who I used to be, and I don't fit in who I used to be anymore. I just don't fit anymore. I can't. I keep trying to go back. The door's locked. I'm sitting there. Please let me in. They's not letting me in. The key gone. The key overly gone. I'm not getting back in. And the future door is locked too. Can I come in? Can I see what's going on in there? Nope. But you know what door is open now? The present. The present door is open. I'm in the door. I'm in the hallway from the past and the future door. I'm in the hallway. We're in the hallway. You're in the hallway. I'm in the hallway. Be you. Stay you. If that requires you to change so you can love you, then change. Because you owe it to yourself to love yourself. You owe it to yourself to live your life. You owe it to yourself to wake up and be happy to wake up. You know, you really owe it to yourself. Yes, people have hurt you. Yes, things have happened, but that doesn't define you. Yes, you've made mistakes, but that does not define you. You are not your mistakes. You are not other people's experiences. You are not other people's feelings and emotions. You are yourself. Yeah, though, guys, this is so exciting because I love to yap. I talk to myself all the time. But being able to just record and be able to go back and watch it, see my growth over the years, because I'm telling you, I'm locked in on this. I'm posting this. I'm going to be editing this. And I'm going to post it. And this is marking the beginning of something new. And I'm so fucking excited. I'm so excited. I'm excited to live the feeling I'm feeling. I am starting to feel the feeling that I feel when I picture my future. Starting to feel like I'm stepping into who I really want to be. I got a life to live, and that begins now. So please join me, and let's live together. Let's not live together, but let's take life and fuck this shit back. Like, cause life be fucking you, but sometimes you just gotta fuck back, I guess. Like, sounds crazy, but just choose you, man. Wake up and make the changes every day that you wake up. Not every day is not going to be perfect. There's still going to be bad days. But just know that tomorrow, there's always tomorrow. The sun will come out tomorrow. And there's always tomorrow. It might be a bad day. You might have had a shit ass day, but that doesn't mean tomorrow's got to be bad too. So, because right now is all you have. The present moment is the only place and moment that you can make something change. You can't change anything by replaying the past and rehearsing the future, and you can't sit there and weigh your decisions about your life based off somebody else's perception, how they're going to perceive your decision, because then you're just letting people control your life. You're letting people control what you do with yourself and with your life, and you're never going to be fulfilled, because people are never going to be satisfied. Somebody's always going to be looking for something more, something better, something bigger, and it'll never be enough. So you got to be enough for yourself. So really, we're just going to be doing a little bit of everything on this channel. I'm not going to lie. That's who I am. I'm a very random person. And the thing is, I hope one of the things I learn on this journey is how to be decisive. I'm so fucking indecisive. Don't ask me where we're going to eat. Don't ask me where we want to go. Don't ask me. Not right now, at least. Who I'm becoming, go ahead, ask me. I'm gonna, it's because I don't trust myself. But we're going to get into that. I got a lot of stuff to talk about. And I am so excited to start this channel because I don't care what nobody's going to say. I want to create. And this is my way of creating. My brand I have, yes, I'm creating. But this feels like me. I feel like me when I'm doing this. I feel like I feel like a little like light is glowing inside me when I do things for myself that feels right, that I do because I want to do, not because somebody else is telling me to do it or because this is what somebody else would like. It's like it pulses and it glows a little bigger and bigger every time I choose myself. And I can't wait till I look like the sun and I'm just glowing with just beams of rays of all the rainbow colors, sparkles and glitter. That's what I want to feel like, because that's what I feel inside. I feel like a piñata full of glitter today, and I gotta beat myself till I get till I poof. I don't know. I'm not gonna beat myself, but I'm choosing me. I'm random. I'm crazy. I am a crybaby. I am so loving. I'm crazy. I'm just so many different things, and I'm very random. So I cannot promise you what you're gonna see on this channel. It's gonna be stuff like this for sure. You're gonna see me talk on here probably a lot. Even when I'm doing something, I'm probably gonna be talking like I am now. Like I did my makeup while I was talking. I'm still probably gonna be talking, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do on this channel just yet. I just know this channel is dedicated to becoming me, becoming the person I want to be. So if I come on here and I got black lipstick on or something, don't say none. I'm trying new things. So if it feels right, it feels right. And if I like it, I like it. If I like it, I like it. And I know I'm probably still going to have my little moments here and there because I'm still human at the end of the day. I'm not expecting to live in La La Land all the time, but I am gonna live in La La Land, and everything is sunshine and rainbows and unicorns to me. It is, and I don't care what nobody got to say. You're not gonna sit there and try to tear me down because you live in fucking gloomy land. I don't want to live in gloomy land with you. I want to live in fucking La La Land with the unicorns and the sparkles and the sprinkles and the cupcakes and the lollipops and the gumdrops and shit. I want to live there with the fairies and the mermaids and shit. And the vampires. Don't forget the vampires, because I really want to be a vampire. I want to be in the vampire version of Gumdrop La La Land. Okay, I don't want to be in gloomy land. Everybody wants you to go to gloomy land with them. Anybody want to go to fucking gloomy land? And I'm not saying I hope I do have like bad days or problems or anything, but bad days are necessary. Problems are necessary. Unfortunate situations are necessary because they force you to change. They force you to grow. They teach you. They teach you. Bad days teach you. Bad moments teach you. Mistakes teach you. So just as much as I want good days, you know, a bad day, a rainy day here and there is not the end all be all, because it's necessary. Sometimes you need a bad day or a rainy day to make that change. Maybe you need a day where you feel so low that you just are like, okay, fuck it. Like, I can't stay here. I need to feel something. I need to feel better. I need to feel. I just need to feel. I need to, however you want to call it. But it's like sometimes if that's what it takes, is you got to be at rock bottom for you to recognize that you deserve to be happy, then so be it. It might suck, but it's like you need the I don't want to say bad days. I'm going to call them rainy days. Like sometimes you need a rainy day. Without rain, there is no flowers. There is no rainbows. So I can't live in La La Gumdrop Rainbow Sprinkle world if there isn't a little rainy day here and there, because I need the flowers to grow and I need the rainbow to shine through the clouds and stuff. So, but don't let that rainy day stop you. Just go and get your umbrella and keep it pushing. Go get you a poncho, a raincoat, and some rain boots and keep it pushing. You know, you gotta do. The only way through life is through. You can't go around life, you can't go above it, you can't go below. You just gotta go through. And through going through it, you're gonna learn a lot and you're gonna love a lot. And I think that's what's so beautiful about it, is nothing is really promised. You don't really know what to expect. You can't predict the future. So it's like you might as well just go through it with the intentions and the thought of how good can it get. Like, I want to see how good it can get, and I can't wait to see how good it's going to get. I cannot wait to see how good it's going to get. It feels so good to not let my fear and myself stop me anymore, because it's like now we're on the same team. Fuck yeah, I'm on the same team as myself now, because before we was arch nemesis. We were rivals, like school rivals. Like that's what it felt like. I felt like I was a rival with myself. But now it's like we're on the same team. Like, okay, I fuck with you. I fuck with myself. I love myself. I only got myself. This is who I am for the rest of my life. So I might as well love myself and become my own best friend and choose me. Instead of, because I'm sitting here and it makes me so excited, because like my little soul inside is probably like, I just want you to choose me. That's who I'm looking for. I'm looking for you. But you are looking for other people. But who you need is you. You need yourself. You need yourself. And I'm so happy. It's like I can give myself a hug. Because like I'm so sorry to myself for not choosing me for so many years and letting people hurt me and walk all over me and staying just because I wanted love. So yeah, I am so fucking excited to be back on YouTube. It feels so right. It feels so good, because I used to watch YouTube and I used to watch girls like this. They would sit like this and they would just talk, or they would do their makeup, or they would tell story times, this and the third, like Simply Nessa 15. That was my motherfucking jam, okay? Ooh, prime YouTube, like that's what I want to go for. I'm skipping all the super, maybe I'll dive into it, maybe I'll like it, maybe that's what I'll start feeling called to, I don't know. But right now I just want to be authentic. I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. I don't want to I don't, you see my piercing though? Sorry, I had to flex on y'all. But I don't want to live my life. I don't want to live my life doing things only because I know other people like it and because it'll give me some type of approval and some type of acceptance. I've always searched for acceptance and approval, even from my fucking teachers. When my teachers told me good job, I would damn near start crying, because it's like, wow, it feels so good having somebody tell me good job and seeing me and recognizing me. And basically, I found my worth in everybody else's words and actions. That's where I found my worth. But I am now looking inwards for my worth. I know I am worthy. Blessed to have the body I have, and the mind and the heart and the spirit and the soul that I have. It is a blessing to be alive. And I'm not going to take it for granted. I'm not going to take advantage of it. So it's as simple as that, really. I don't get to be nobody else. So it'd be pretty lame and exhausting to go my whole life hating myself. I can't escape myself. I can't, pull myself out of my body. Like, I can't do that. I take care of myself up. I'm the one who picks myself up when nobody sees me down. I'm the one who wipes my own tears. I'm the one who, calms myself when I'm scared. I love myself, and I am so sorry to myself for being so mean to myself and so rejecting towards myself, because I was so worried about being accepted by others. I was rejecting myself, and I accept myself. So if you don't accept me, whoop the motherfucking do. I don't care, because I don't know. I know that I am a good ass person, and I have a lot of love to give out in this world, and this world needs more love. So I'm gonna keep being me. I'm gonna be authentically me, truly me, and I know I'm gonna go far. Mark my motherfucking words. This is gonna be great, guys. This is gonna be really. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for thank you. I'm thanking me. Thank you for finally choosing us. Thank you for choosing you. We have so much love to give. We have so much to share, so much to do, so much to see, and that begins now. So, cheers to becoming, and I love you guys so much. You matter and you're important. You are loved and you are cared for. You are seen and you are heard. You are worthy and you are deserving of all good things in this life. Bye.